Bay, the character of manta there always come on the surface looking for food like a plankton. Sea lice, that's the food of the manta. If no there, no manta. Manta stress, too many people, it's gone. Go to the deep water, very deep. Yeah. And then we go to the manta point. If we don't see manta in Manta Bay, we go to the manta point. Manta point, the character here, manta on the come 3, 4, 5 meter deep on the cleaning station. Only one spot we call the cleaning station, and 300 people, 200 people swim there. Why? Because at Manta Bay, no manta, everyone go here. That's from the mainland, at 7 o'clock in the morning, nusa penida, Ceningan, Lembongan, so busy. Because everyone bring the sorty people, and very busy at Manta Point. Don't focus the people on the surface, just focus the manta when we swim to Manta Point. Yeah, sometimes like yesterday, often many people, yeah, no, not sure,
And
you know,
on
because
this week,
everyone come
Sarah and I
here,
found
manta
ourselves
point, yeah,
in Nusa
because
Lembongan.
the manta.
So
Hopefully
we
we see
spent like the
Manta
last
Bay.
3 weeks in Bali, and we had a blast. We went to a ton of locations. Both me and Sarah survived like deafening food sicknesses, but we decided to treat ourselves. One of the big things to do here is manta snorkeling. So we woke up bright and early at about 7 a.m. to do this manta tour, and it was extremely organized. This week we did 2 tours, and this one was like crazy. So we started the tour. We had like a really good speech by our captain, and then we hopped on board and we rode like the roughest ocean I've ever experienced by boat ever. It was crazy. I was flying out of my seat. The boat had like 1,000 horsepower, and we were just gunning it. And the surroundings were beautiful. There was tons of wind, and the boat was causing so much water everywhere that there was an absolute ton of rainbows. And then we finally got there, and there was like a million people. Like, as soon as you put your head in the water, all you saw were legs. And then out of nowhere, this massive fish that's like 3 meters in width. It's crazy. And it looks like it can like swallow a child. And not only that, its eyes are like out on the side of its face, kind of like a hammerhead shark. Now, before this, I'd never seen a manta ray. I kind of thought it would look like a stingray, but no, it literally flies like an eagle ray. They're absolutely crazy. And then its stinger, oh my God, I was like terrified of this. And on the boat, we met this Australian guy who said he was also scared of big fish. I didn't know I had a big fish fear, but Jesus Christ. So then after we visited the manta rays, the second part of the tour was this turtle. It was pretty cool. We went to this little beach, and the like big hunt, the ultimate pool was to get to see this little sea turtle. And lucky for me, this was my first sea turtle too. So it was really cool to see him floating around, and the current was crazy. Just trying to keep up with him was kind of difficult. And then after I think the tour in total was like 3 hours. It was a lot of fun. We departed, and we said our goodbye. We got a free water, and pretty sure they gave us cookies as a snack, which is pretty good. So overall, I rate them about, I'd say 7 out of 10, maybe 8 out of 10. It was really good. The cost of the trip was about 300,000 per person. So then this is the second trip. This one was an absolute steal. This trip was only, I believe, 250 for me and Sarah total, which is about like I don't know, like 18 US dollars. So this one was pretty small. It was more of like a local like local fishing boat that we used. Um it was so chaotic that there was there was almost no rhyme or reason to it. There was way more people. The water was much more shallow, and the guides would like swim around with some GoPros, and they did a fantastic job like taking footage. But I don't know, it was just weird. I've never like been in like a space with so much people. It was like a rave. And so we got to see these statues, which are kind of cool. I thought the statues were like, maybe it was like an Atlantis thing where like the island, um, had civilization at this level, and then the water rose, and this is like an artifact. No, it turns out like a British guy made a bunch of human sized concrete casts. But yeah, you can just see how chaotic it is. Sarah almost dies. Um, But yeah, I really liked it. It was pretty fun. One of the main things I'd recommend for tours like this is you have to allow have to let yourself kind of not follow the tour. So me and Sarah would like run around and view our own turtle. That was something we do. On this tour too, you got to visit like all the gillies, which was fantastic. So we visited the 3 islands. For this tour, for the cost, it was like 6 or 7 hours, and it was incredible. I honestly rate this one 10 out of 10, but you have to be prepared for like complete and utter chaos. And that's it. See you next week.